Participatory budgeting, or PB, is local people deciding how to allocate part of a public budget. Its purpose is to involve people in decisions which affect them, and through the process to renew democracy, tailor public services to local needs, and empower people to take ownership for their area.
Jade is a young people's drop-in centre. We're actually a social enterprise where we provide activities for young people on a day-to-day basis. We started the project about 10 years ago as a group of young people ourselves, and the idea was to run dance events for young people. We sort of run these on a monthly basis with about 350 young people attending each event. After about 5 or 6 years of running the events, we sort of saw there could be a greater purpose for the project, and we decided to constitute as a proper organisation. And one of the overriding feedback what we got from users was that they'd like to see a young people's drop-in centre.
When they come here, they can play on Xbox 360s, they can use industry standard design software, music technology software, DJ equipment and stuff like that. So it's actually appealing for kids in this day and age. It's not a case of us having to go out to drag them in here. It's like at 5 o'clock the best thing to get through doors.
Instead of roaming streets, you just come here and it's a laugh and that with all your mates. And it's just something to do, innit? It's there if you've got no else to do.
When they do all festivals and everything, we can just join in and everything, all music and everything that they do. It's fun to join in and take part.
I want to be a DJ when I'm older, so. But I didn't want to be a DJ when I were older before I came here, so this gave me goals in life and stuff.
The impact it's had on the local area and the young people has been massive, and it's been noted in Kiveton by the police that basically they used to have to send several officers out on a weekend to this area alone just to police this area. Now they don't have to send any out, and they're really supportive of what we do. So I think the impact it's had on the area as a whole has been really good.
We've been doing a lot of work in Sheffield, working with various schools and organisations, ones that are particularly close to the areas where there's been gang shootings. We've had a huge success from it and a huge response from MPs, schools, youth offending services about the success of the project. And that's actually been working 6 sessions with each group, sort of discussing the ins and outs of gangs and educating young people on how they can avoid falling into the traps of gangs, really, and what the indicators are for friends they might have who are becoming involved with it, and really giving them the tools to be able to deal with what they need to deal with living in their communities.
Some of the kids I started working with when they were 8 or 9 years old, and they were the kids that I used to have to kick out of the youth centre, and just through engaging in like simple activities or like DJ provision and stuff like that, where they've got open access on a regular basis, it's took them from being the kids who were ones that are at risk to coming in and using the spare time to practice the DJing, and also it's come full circle in the sense that they're now teaching other kids how to DJ as well, and then like they've helped us put bids together for various amounts of money, and they've done talks at conferences and stuff like that, and school teachers are quite surprised at this because these are the kids that normally they can't get to write the name in a book or something like that.
The young people involved actually came and they painted the walls, they laid flooring, they did every single step of the process, even working on planning applications to get change of use. That has developed a real sense of ownership in the centre for young people, and it's created a place where they feel it is their place, they've worked hard for it and they've succeeded. And in the 3 years we've actually been in here, we haven't had to bar one person, we haven't asked to ask anybody to leave, we've never had anything stolen or vandalised, which is a true credit to that way of working with young people, really, and involving them in the process all the way and letting them take ownership. The best stands are the people who you're wanting to target, and if you give them the power to make a difference for themselves, they will do.
The PB unit is a project of Church Action on Poverty, seeking to give a voice to those who experience life in poverty. We believe PB can improve community cohesion by involving all sectors of the community in redistributing funding to where it's needed.